Hello YouTube, this is Morgan, Airspeed Prime here with my next Attack on Titan Season 2 episode review. This one's going to be for Season 2 Episode 3, which is called Southwestward. And yeah, definitely the best episode of the season so far. I thought this was a lot better than the first two episodes of the season, because I felt like it kind of brought a lot of the more minor mysteries of the first two episodes to an end, and then I think really set things into motion for some of the bigger plots, as well as the lead up to us, I suppose, our first big action scene of this season as well. This was a really enjoyable episode. So the Connie stuff, which I was almost expecting the full episode to be focused on, was pretty much dealt with within the first couple of minutes of the episode, just establishing that kind of a lot of the speculation that people had after the second episode that, yeah, realistically the town people were turned into Titans, and it's pretty much later on confirmed when the two teams which are looking over the wall from either side come together in the middle and realize that there is no hole in the wall. Titans haven't come through, which means that these Titans had to have either just been here from before, or they formed here. They haven't really said that yet, but that's the natural conclusion that you come to with regard to the mysteries, and especially with the whole Connie thing, and them, I think, more or less trying to say that Connie knew the person, the Titan that said, like, welcome home to him. Maybe it was his mother. They don't really do anything to fully establish that, but either way, someone who knows Connie said welcome home in Titan form, and that's quite meaningful. The big thing on the kind of Eren side of the episode is that they finally move out, and from the guy from the Church of the Wall basically says that, okay, I'm not going to tell you everything I know, but I will say we've been monitoring this girl who joined your ranks in the last year, and it's revealed to be Krista, who's got a little bit more of a focus in the last couple of episodes, so there's something important about her. And the scene that she has with Ymir earlier on in the episode hinted that there's something with Krista's family, which I think had been alluded to in the first season to a little degree, but again, a lot of our characters who aren't like Mikasa, Eren, Armin, never really got a ton of focus in terms of like what they're about. So this is more or less one of our first times learning anything about Krista. They sort of reveal that they don't know a ton about her in a way, the way she talks, in that like she's around Ymir a lot, and in a way Ymir has kind of brought Krista up to the level that she's at, in that Krista more or less says that I shouldn't be in the top 10 of our unit. It should be you, and I'm only there kind of because of you. So that's another interesting one. But definitely just suddenly they need to protect Krista now to potentially learn information from the wall cult or church, because she's important. So that's another thing they have to protect, and she's directly in the line of fire now, after those two kind of groups have met and regrouped in the castle, which has now come under attack from Titans at nighttime, though, which shouldn't be the case unless it's now revealed that Moonlight as well also powers them, or else it's just some sort of effect that the Beast Titan has, that he can actually activate Titans at nighttime and make them fight. So either way, there's the situation we have is effectively at the castle we have like maybe 4 or 5 people with maneuver gear who aren't characters that we necessarily know a lot, and then all the characters that we do know don't have their maneuver gear. So very clearly they're setting it up that they're going to kill off, I assume, a decent amount of the random characters, the kind of commanding characters at this stage. And by the time Eren's group arrives, we'll pretty much just be down to last-ditch defense from Krista, Connie, Reiner, and so on. And then it'll be the big save-the-day moment as Mikasa arrives, Eren arrives, and so on. And this could definitely be the big moment for Eren to prove himself, which I've kind of been looking for from him as a character. In that, like, I hope the second that he arrives, he doesn't immediately go Titan form. I hope that he actually tries to fight with his maneuver gear and actually shows some skill. I'd like to see him take down a Titan for the first time with with his normal gear. Mikasa obviously is going to be pretty strong, and then what Levi says to Armin pretty much suggests that him and Hanji are going to be the ones to kind of command and like organize the tactics for this battle that's kind of taking place. But the confusion here is that group has kind of gone to look at the castle with the aim of basically just figuring out where the hole in the wall is, not knowing that there is no hole in the wall to fill necessarily. So that's the kind of big thing, that they're inadvertently going to the exact place they need to go, but that their overall goal isn't a goal that necessarily exists. And the goalpost, I suppose, will be changed once they realize that the Beast Titan has basically climbed over the wall, whatever he's planning to do, and this attack is coming. Now, why exactly the Beast Titan wants to attack this specific group? Is it just that he's attacking any humans that he sees, or what? He seems to have more of a plan, so I'm not really sure, but definitely much more interesting episode, I think. Even though perhaps it wasn't like the character focus that like we got for Sasha last time out, it was still, in terms of the plot, the mystery, the stuff that the show does really well, it was well done. While also I think having more subtle character moments that I actually liked, in terms of subtle development for Ymir, for Krista. I liked the Sasha part of the episode where she comes in, is ignored. They almost kind of make the joke of like, they just basically say it's a female from the 101st, and then she comes in and they're like, is it Sasha they're talking about? And she just gives over the report to Hanji and gets a potato in return, and we get the potato reference, which was really nice. But yeah, definitely I think what I'm looking for from the next couple of episodes is to see our like 104th group, the people defending without their gear at the castle, as well as our group that's coming out to meet them really kind of showing what they can do here and getting the focus. But yeah, really strong episode, much better than the first two, and I'm really excited for the action of the next episode, and it looks like Reiner's going to get the focus. But I suppose speaking of Reiner as well, there was a kind of mysterious moment just before the Titan attack happened, where Reiner seemed to be getting a little bit annoyed at Ymir for something, and he was holding something. I'm not really sure what it was, but that was just an interesting one, in that a lot of these characters who we don't know all that well from the 101st group, 104th group, getting a little bit more focus and like mysteries kind of being revealed about them, which is definitely really cool to see. But in the comments, let me know what your thoughts were on the episode, as well as what I said here in the review. But that's been the video for today. Thanks for watching, and bye.